Thank you guys for tuning in. I see you're passionate about your future, so we're going to dive right into it. Today, what we will be covering is what I believe to be an important part of your strategy. I think it can go overlooked. I think it does go overlooked, definitely by beginner traders, right? And I think that's just not knowing. But with seasoned traders as well, other people that I talk to, other traders that I talk to, and I will even ask them, hey, what's your, you know what I'm saying, whoop de whoop, and some people can't answer. So I thought definitely, and I've seen in my personal experience, having it set and having these rules will definitely help your trading path. So today we'll be going over your trading plan, right? You definitely need to have a trading plan in place. It might seem small, it might seem, right, not important, where you can just think about it later, just because you're so eager to hop in and get on these charts and get a quick buck. But I'm telling you now, without a trading plan, you're planning to fail. Just straight up. Just cut to the end, cut to the finish line. You're gonna fail, right? It's gonna be so hard. The journey is gonna be hard. You're not gonna know why it's not working and why it's working for certain traders or certain people. And I'm gonna tell you why. A trading plan. So you need to develop a trading plan, and we'll go over my trading plan, my personal trading plan, and what I do, and you can kind of base yours off mine. And of course, you're gonna have to change some things like the sessions, right? Like I trade London. London is wifey, London is bae. I love London. I'm in London every night. But we know that London is a late sesh. So you might not be able to trade London. You know, you might have to hop in New York or Sydney or something, or Asia or something like that. You might have to hop in a different sesh because of your situation or your life. So you definitely have to tailor the plan to yourself. Again, this is your trading plan, but you just got to make sure you have one. So starting off with me, like I just said, I love London. I trade London every night or morning, you could say. It works for me. I'm a night owl. I'm a zombie. I love nighttime. So I find myself up at those hours anyway. So it just fits my schedule perfect. Again, you might not be able to trade London because of your work or you have kids. I don't have any kids, so my schedule was pretty flexible. So you just have to tailor that. But definitely knowing exactly what sets you love and what sets you want to trade will already is giving you that discipline and setting those rules. Because I know when I first came in and I was a beginner, I didn't have a trading plan, right? I was so excited to be learning this new skill, and I knew that I was good at it. I knew that I loved it and was passionate about it. But I would find myself trading off my phone, right? Getting in at different times of the day. Like it could be 5 o'clock and I hop on the charts just cause and get in, right? No good. Risk what I'm not supposed to be risking, trading the instrument I'm not supposed to be trading. So having that trading plan would definitely set that discipline around you. And always remember, you're creating your trading plan and you know yourself. So make sure you follow these rules that you're setting in your trading plan. You're trying to save yourself from yourself. This is what this trading plan is. So we have to stick with these rules that we create for ourselves to create this discipline. And in the long haul, it's gonna reap its benefits. I mean, definitely. So back to my personal trading plan. I trade London. I will start from 12 a.m. and I'm in Texas, so Central Time. I will start from 12 a.m. and trade to 4 a.m. in the morning, right? So when I say 12 a.m., I'm not opening a position at 12 a.m. I'm just waking up. I'm getting my morning routine going, right? I'm drinking my water. I'm freshening my brain. I'm stretching, meditating, a little bit of exercise. I'm reading the word, right? I'm praying. I'm really getting into my mindset to get into the charts and to get into the market, because you have to be mentally prepared to get into the market. You just can't hop up and go and get into the market. I wouldn't advise that. So from like 12 to 12:30 a.m., I'm doing my little morning routine, waking myself up, doing all those things I just mentioned. And then from 12:30 to about 1, that's when I'm actually marking on my charts, right? I try to be done actually by like 12:55 to just actually watch the price action when one hits. And that's because I'm not opening a position before 1 a.m. I'm just not. I used to. I back tested it and it made me cut out some losers and also made me gain some winners and some big winners at that. So that's what back testing can actually do. So now I don't open a position before 1 o'clock. And me loving London, me knowing my session, I know that at 1, I'm gonna see a little bit of movement. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be in an earlier position and then that movement kind of go against me and then go in my way. So at 1 o'clock, I'm ready to get into the market. If there's a position after 1 or at 1, I'll be getting into that position. And I'm only trading to, like I said, 4 a.m. And me loving London, I know that those late moves, 3:30, 4, they like to hit. They like to hit TP and leave runners because New York like to hold them. So knowing these things and having a set time will alleviate you trading outside of your sesh or just hopping into a setup the next day, right? It's not even your trading sesh, so you shouldn't even be trading outside of your trading sesh. And if you see my hours, it's really only like 1 to 4. So that's 3 hours I'm in the market, right? We're not trying to make this into a job. We're not trying to make this to a 9 to 5. We're not here on the charts for 8 hours, getting into every position. We're not trying to overcomplicate this. This is not what this is. We're on a 5-minute. Well, we find our 15-minute setups, but we're entering on a 5-minute. So 3 to 4 hours of trading is more than enough to find you a setup, hold it, and get your bread and get out. But we're not trying to be trading for 8 hours like it's a shift or something. That's not what this is about. Get your money, get out, and go enjoy your day. Go enjoy your freedom, your peace, right? So on top of London, I do trade New York as well. When I trade New York, I will trade that from like 6:30 to the latest I will go to like 10:30. And again, I'm in Texas, so that's Central Time. Not even 6:30 anymore. So excuse me. Actually like 7. I wake up like 7 now. 7:30, do my morning routine, and then I don't take a setup before 8 o'clock because I don't like being in the first little open area of New York. It's just too volatile for me. I don't like it, too risky. So I want it to kind of cool down a little bit, situate, let it decide which way it's going, and then I work off of that. And then to go even deeper, you have to ask yourself, well, how many setups will I take? I only try to stay within 3 to 4 setups max, and 4 is max. Really, 3 is my sweet spot, right? And I'm knowing what percentage I'm aiming for as well. So on every setup, I'm looking for 2%. So if I'm taking 2% on every setup, I'm looking for 3 setups a sesh. I'm looking for anywhere to 2 to 6% every trading sesh. And if I get that in London, if I get my 2% in London or whatever, right, just make sure it's 2%. I'm not going to trade New York. I'm not going to trade New York. New York is a secondary session. If I make 1% in London and it didn't throw anything else, I'll wake up and trade New York to try to get my other 1%. But what I'm not about to do is be up 3, 4, 5%, 6% in London and wake up early, right? And then give the market back some money. That's not what in New York. That's not even my session for real. So that's the discipline there, and that's what a trading plan would do. I'm just not about to do that. So if I win in London, I'm gonna stay asleep and I'm not gonna wake up and trade New York. You know what I mean? I just rather not. So that's my trading plan right there, right? I'm taking 3 setups. I'm looking for 2% on each setup, right? If I get that 2% or more in London, I'm not going to trade New York. If I get 1% in London, I will trade New York to try to get that other 1%. And furthermore, if I lose out of those 3 setups, if I lose twice in London, then I'm done. And I'm not trading New York at all, right? Because if my session wasn't acting right, why would I believe my secondary session will? And even if it does, I'm not going to have fear of missing out. If New York act right after I lose twice in London and I'm done, and I wake up and backtest New York and I see some setups, then so be it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to take the chance of losing twice in my session and then waking up early, right? And then losing again. once or even twice. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put myself in that position. So again, having these rules, these times, having these setups, what you're aiming for, what you're willing to risk, what you're willing to lose, having all that figured out would definitely set you apart from all these beginner, amateur, or even some of these seasoned traders that's not understanding why they can't take it to the next level, or why they're not figuring this out, or why it's not working, why this isn't working for them. It's a trading plan. It's a trading plan. I don't even look at any charts until around like my session time, because I don't want to have a bias or anything like that. So I just stay away from trading until it gets to London sesh, and then I can focus on trading, right? Checking my news. You also got to check news. I check Forex Factory to look for the colored folders and the high impact news. I'm on daily FX, looking to see what's going on with the markets and seeing what the sentiment is about each pair. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that before you even place that first trade that needs to be done for you to have more control in the market that we already don't control. So just blindly getting up and, oh, I just woke up, let me look at the market, oh, here goes sale, let me get in. That's not it. That's not it. And if you're really trying to take this to this next level, that would never be it. You would never wake up like that and do that. So I just needed to cover that with you guys. Once again, that's my trading plan. I love London, 12 to 4. New York, I trade there from like 7 to 10:30 at the latest. I'm looking for 2% in London, 3 setups max. If I lose twice, I'm not trading New York. If I only win 1% in London, I'm going to trade New York to try to get my other 1%. If I win in London, I'm not trading New York at all. I take one day off a week as well. I don't have a specific day. It depends on news on Forex Factory. The most high impact news day, I will take that day off. Other than that, that's my trading plan, right? It doesn't need to be rocket science, but that's all I got for you guys. If you like what we covered, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that share button. Put in the comments your trading plan. You know, I'm curious. Maybe I'm missing something. You know, I'm always willing to learn. So go ahead and drop your trading plans in the comment sections below. We can chop it up about it there. I'm Mr. Unorthodox. Keep thinking outside the box. Peace out.